Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Look, if you've ever felt totally overwhelmed managing your child support case, or if you've wasted your entire lunch break just waiting on hold to see if a payment cleared, well, you are absolutely in the right place. Today, we are completely demystifying the Pennsylvania child support online system. I mean, think about it. Are you just sick and tired of wondering where a payment is in the system, or spending your valuable time waiting on the phone just to speak with a caseworker? The real beauty of this online portal is that it brings convenience, accuracy, and real-time updates directly to you. This short guide is literally going to change how you manage your child support case, putting the control back in your hands 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We've got plenty of ground to cover today, so we'll start with a quick introduction to the Pennsylvania child support system, walk through setting up your online access, navigate the portal, understand those payment details, explore some supplementary features, and finish up with maintaining your online security. All right, Section 1, Introduction to the Pennsylvania Child Support System. So, let's kick things off with a quick overview of why this system even exists in the first place and exactly who it serves. In Pennsylvania, the Bureau of Child Support Enforcement operates under the Department of Human Services, and their primary goal? It's to ensure that child support orders strictly follow state and federal regulations. Whether you're the custodial parent receiving the funds or the non-custodial parent making the payments, this whole system is designed to facilitate the financial support required to provide food, clothing, medical care, and other basic necessities for children. Because at the end of the day, there is a very real why behind all of this paperwork and process, right? It's the kids. That smiling face is the absolute core focus of the program. Since supporting a child is so critical, utilizing this portal for real-time updates eliminates all that frustrating guesswork. It helps guarantee that their needs are consistently being met without unnecessary administrative delays. Moving right along to Section 2, Setting up your online access. To actually get into the child support website, you're going to need something called a Keystone ID. You can think of this as your digital master key for Pennsylvania government services. The state now requires you to complete a one-time setup to create this ID. And what's really great about this is that once you have it, it works not just for child support, but for other state websites too, like Compass for social services and PA Career Link. But before you head over to the state homepage and track down that Register Now button, which, by the way, is usually right in the center of your screen, you'll want to gather a few things so you don't run into any frustrating hiccups. First off, you need your social security number, and make sure you enter it without any dashes. Second, you absolutely must have your 9-digit Paxos case ID. If you're sitting there wondering what that is, you can easily find it printed on any official correspondence or letters you've gotten from your county domestic relations section. Finally, just have a valid, active email address ready so you can actually receive important password notifications and account alerts. Okay, so once you have your info, the steps are super simple. Go to the portal, click the tab for either receiving or paying child support, and hit Register Now. Now, when picking your Keystone ID, it has to be at least 6 characters long. It must start with a letter, and this is key, absolutely no blank spaces. You're also going to need to select 3 hint questions. A major pitfall folks run into here is forgetting these answers. So please choose questions where the answers are totally unforgettable for you, because you will definitely need them if you ever have to reset your password. Oh, and remember, once you set your Keystone ID and social security number during this step, they cannot be changed later. Which brings us to Section 3, Navigating the Online Portal. Once you're successfully registered and logged in, getting around the system is honestly a breeze. Your homepage acts as your personalized dashboard. Depending on your specific role in the case, you're going to spend most of your time under either the Receiving Child Support or Paying Child Support tabs. Think of this as your command center for all case activities. It's where you can view scheduled appointments, docket information, and of course, your payment details. You can even print or save statements directly from these screens for your own personal legal and financial records, which is super handy. Now, here's kind of a surprising fact you might not know. The law actually requires you to notify the domestic relations section within 7 days of any major life change, like getting a new address or a new job. In the past, that meant mailing in paper forms or making endless phone calls. Today, the portal lets you update your contact and employment info instantly online. You can also use this dashboard to estimate child support amounts or easily manage your communication preferences for texts and emails. All right, Section 4, Understanding Payment Details. To really make sense of your payments, we need to talk about the SCDU. That stands for the Pennsylvania State Collection and Disbursement Unit. While your local county domestic relations section handles all the legal details of your case, like setting the support amount or dealing with enforcement, the SCDU is the centralized financial hub. They're the ones actually processing the money. When you log into the portal to track a payment status, you're essentially looking at the SCDU's processing ledger. So when looking at that ledger, pay close attention to the payment statuses. Pending means the state has received the funds but is still clearing them, while dispersed means the money has successfully been sent out to your card or bank account. And when reviewing those payments, it's absolutely crucial to know exactly how you're getting paid. The state offers two primary methods. The first is direct deposit right into your personal bank account. But catch this, to set this up, you actually have to call the SCDU directly. If you don't choose direct deposit and make that phone call, the default method is the state-issued Epic card. This basically functions just like a standard debit MasterCard. You can use it at ATMs, get cash back at grocery stores, make retail purchases, the whole shebang. The portal will show you exactly when funds are transferred to whichever method you're using. Let's move into Section 5, Supplementary Features of the Online System. Because, the portal isn't just a digital bank statement. It's actually a gateway to some incredibly helpful, broader family resources. For instance, it connects you directly to essential family health and employment services. If you need medical coverage for your kids, the site can guide you to apply for medical assistance or Pennsylvania's Children's Health Insurance Program, commonly known as CHIP. For non-custodial parents who are looking for work or may be ordered by the court to perform work searches, the portal seamlessly links right over to PA Career Link. In fact, if you're registered, you can even get personalized job recommendation alerts right inside the child support website. It's a real game changer. And there's even more you can do here to save yourself a trip down to the county office. Through the e-services section, you can submit an official petition to modify your support order if you ever experience a significant change in income or living arrangements. You can also access vital info and forms for legally establishing paternity. Whether it's learning how to file a voluntary acknowledgement of paternity form, the AOP, or figuring out the process for court-ordered DNA testing, the portal has extensive guides and frequently asked questions to walk you through it step by step. Finally, Section 6, Maintaining Online Security. So that number 5, that is exactly how many unsuccessful login attempts it takes for the system to automatically lock your account to prevent unauthorized access. But security goes way beyond just the site's automated defenses. Always, always use a strong, unique password for your Keystone ID. And please be on the lookout for phishing attempts. The state will literally never email or text you asking for your password or your full social security number. No way. It's also super important to update your account information regularly to ensure alerts go directly to you, keeping your personal data completely secure. But hey, if you do get locked out, don't panic. It happens. The fix is just very specific. You can't reset it yourself at that point. You actually have to email the login support team at ra-pacses@pa.gov. In your email, you got to provide your 9-digit case ID and at least 2 of 3 specific pieces of verification data: your Keystone ID, the email address associated with your account, or the exact answer to one of those hint questions we talked about earlier. Once they verify you, they'll securely re-enable your account. Real quick, before we wrap things up, I do need to mention a very important disclaimer. The information provided in this explainer is accurate as of the creation date, July 23, 2026. This is strictly for informational purposes based on current portal features. It definitely does not substitute for professional legal advice. You should always verify specific details directly through your county domestic relations section or seek out updated resources or legal assistance for your own specific case. By mastering this online system, you are taking powerful control over your financial narrative. You're eliminating hold times, avoiding unnecessary trips to the county office, and ensuring your records are always up to date. Which really just leaves you with one final exciting question. With all this newfound convenience and 24/7 access, how are you going to invest your reclaimed time and energy today?